All right, number 17, we want to find values of a that will make g continuous. G of x continuous. G of x, we have a piecewise function, 1 minus cosine of x divided by 8x. This is if x is not equal to 0, and then we have a if x is equal to 0. So this problem is aiming to use the prior limits that we were given earlier in the section. We were given two rules, one of which was limit as x goes to 0, cosine of x minus 1 divided by x was equal to 0. Let me see if I can refer back to a prior problem somewhere toward the beginning. Not this one. Okay, yeah, some of these. So you had a rule for sine x divided by x equals 1, and you had cosine of x minus 1 divided by x is equal to 0. So we're going to be using this rule to find the value that satisfies g of x being continuous. So we're aiming to make this function look like this part, and then we can take the limit and find what makes a continuous. So we're going to be starting with the cosine. Now I'm going to rewrite this so it looks like this. So I have a negative cosine of x plus 1. So just rearranging it so it puts it in the same order, and it is divided by 8x. Okay. So one thing I'm going to have to do is change signs. So I'm going to have to factor out a negative. The next thing, I need this 8 going, so I'm going to have to factor out this 1/8. So this is going to be negative 1 over 8. And now I will have cosine x plus 1. No, it should be minus 1 divided by x. Okay, so now if I take the limit of this function, limit of, and I'm going to factor out the negative 1 over 8, limit cosine x minus 1 over x. Now it looks exactly like this as x goes to 0. This limit is equal to 0, so I have a negative 1 over 8 times 0, which will just give me 0. So it's saying that a value of 0 is what is going to make this continuous. So we'll say a is equal to 0.